All out here with more space engineers. Oh, it's been a long day, but we've gotten a lot of stuff done. And we'll walk you through what we have finished, what needs to still be done, and what the plan is today. Because now that we have a bunch of stuff in place, we kind of need to weld it all up. But first, we have to get started. So let's go. Happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day and had a terrific week thus far. Oh, if you're anything like me, the weekend is already shaping up to be hopefully sunny and kind of warm, which in my area, I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. I'm kind of wanting to get a little bit more rain this year, but it is what it is. Alright, so the last time we were all together, we had been working on the upper landing area, which we now have in place. I went ahead, and I'm trying to remember, I don't think I showed this on camera yet. We now have a bunch of walkways in place, basically separating the larger landing area with the more dedicated area. And what I did for this is our little shuttlecraft down there, I basically brought it up here, figured out how long it was and how much space it took up. And what this is this is actually enough room with that second connector on there now. We can actually get both connectors in and have the nose of the shuttle over here, and it'll fit. So we actually have enough room for 2 of those shuttles and then a small utility craft. Now, the idea is that this is not going to be anything other than a charging bay. And so basically this is just basic. There's not going to be any conveyors hooked in, which I may change. I may actually set up the second connector on both of the shuttles because they fall in line easily with the conveyor networks downstairs. And so what that'll allow me to do is to actually use the cargo container on the back of that thing for doing missions and such. Alright, before I forget, had a couple of people ask, where the hell are we on the map? We're gonna do this. This is where we are on the map. I'll leave this here for a second. And what I'll do is I will grab the coordinates that are here, and I'll put those in the description or in the first comment if I forget to put it in the description. But that way everybody will know, exactly where it is, and you'll be able to cut and paste this in if you want. The only ones that really should matter, I think, are these 2. So, yeah. Alright. I've been getting attacked by a lot of dogs. We've had wolves every couple minutes. Okay, so we'll leave that alone. Now, I actually have put in some of the additional AI stuff for like spawns and things, and I haven't been getting the vehicle spawns, so I need to go through and look at how those are configured. Hey, speaking of, look, it's a wolf. Where are you, buddy? Are you gonna figure out your pathing? Oh! What the hell was that? The wolf corpse apparently killed me. Come on, that was entertaining. Alright. And all that for 25 plates. Okay. Where's my corpse? How did my body get up here? Wow. It really flung me. Okay. Let's grab all of this. Oh, alright. I'm not sure what the hell happened there. Oh, Okay. So one of the other things that we did is I started playing around in here. We put some lights down, and I apologize that we are in that pre-dawn, well, early dawn lighting. So it's kind of weird because even if I turn my light on, it doesn't really do anything for you. But yeah, so we did put some lights in, and I've been running into an interesting situation. Do I have... No, I don't. Let's grab some stuff over here. We are going to grab plates. Now, come on. I've been making parts, doing some mining. We've got a bunch of plates now. As you can see, we've basically built quite a few things. Well, component-wise. Now, I want to see if... See, this is something that I've never understood. So, interior lights won't stick to the plates, right? To the walkway plates. I grabbed the wrong. So, but a spotlight will. Interior light won't. Corner light will. Corner light double will. The rotating light will. But the interior light will not. I don't know what the hell Keen changed. Oh, yeah. So that's a thing. So I'm going to have to. I may have to cheese this a little bit and do some spotlights for general hangar lighting until we get the lighting situation figured out. So what I may end up having to do is, see, I can put them on the sides here. And at first I was like, did I mess it up and put the walkways down? You know, nope. As you can see, they will stick to regular, but they, for some reason, they don't stick to interior plates anymore. And I know that they used to, because I used to use the center there for lighting specifically because it looks cool. It looks, I mean, wouldn't that look good like that? Anyway, all right. So, shenanigans aside, we went ahead and put in basically a construction tool, aka the landing gear. For those who don't know why I call it my construction tool, let's go like so. Because if you space it just right, it works as a grappling hook. Oh, how's that for awesome? So, if you're ever trying to build stuff, it's one of the ways that I used to do it all the time. This is my old standby for it. Now you could actually do landing gear from the ground and build up, but you know, figured. All right. So what we're going to be doing, I need to build a ship to do the welding up on the roof area. So what we want is we're going to actually build a ship that will basically pick up the welding components. So I want a connector between the two ships. Actually, no, if we do, we could just do connector on the cargo pod. And we just use the merge block. Yeah, that might... Oh, hiccups. Once again, I see. I keep complaining about that. I don't know what it is in the last year or so. Alright, so we have that. We'll probably throw an O2 generator up on the roof going backwards. Do we want to do this? I think we want to do this with batteries. And we're going to do this with quite a few batteries, actually. And I want to make sure, yes. So we want 1, 2, 3. 3. We're going to throw a merge block on this beast. And so what will happen is the vehicle that we're building will have a merge block on it, and it will have a basically, like, say, maybe 2 cargo containers. 1 cargo container? I don't know yet. It'll be at least 1 cargo container, but it'll have welders on it. And we'll have a connector on it so that we can load things up. So we'll basically be able to transfer parts on, go weld things up, come back, reload it. So that's going to be 3. Now we're going to take this off for a second because I don't know exactly where we're going to end up putting that. And I would rather have... I'd rather have to figure out where we're putting the merge block than where we're putting things like thrusters. And I'm not expecting this to be some massive project. So let's go... I may need to add... Oh, hello. I may need to add 1 more battery. It's never a bad thing. And so if we do that... Are you going to fit out of there? Oh, you're going to fit through that door. I may have to take those hangar doors off. Of course, it won't be the first time I've had to do that, so... There. Of course, flying out of here is going to basically destroy that floor. So we have one hovering. We end up with 1 lateral, 1 lateral. Thruster, thruster. Alright. I mean, like I said, this is going to be a really just kind of simple build, hopefully. I mean, I guess I could just go ridiculously simple with the design. Yeah, that should actually work. Now what we'll do is we'll do just a simple merge block, right? I have to go forward a bit. There we go. I could get away with there. Yeah, that should work. Alright. And then when it's charged, or when everything's built, in order to charge, what we'll have is on the front of the system, we'll have a connector so we can hook it into one of the, well, not necessarily one of these systems. We'll deal with it up on the roof. What I'm thinking is maybe have something here, maybe put a connector here, have it come out like 2 or 3 blocks, and then that way we'll be able to have the ship come in and link up. Anyway, okay. Gonna turn that off for a second. Only other thing I need is a gyro. And I think that's going to go... Let's put that that way. And... that way. Kind of liking the simplistic build. All right. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get this beast welded up really quick. Like I said, I'm thinking all of this is going to have to come out. I mean, it's not a huge waste because it's, you know, it's just been a kind of a holding pattern for it. Alright. Okay, so yeah, let me go ahead and get this welded up because we're going to need a ridiculous amount of things for all of this. Alright, so let's go. So, one of those, and what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. So yeah, we'll get this welded up, and we'll be right back. And we are back. Yay! Okay. So, as you can see, we are welded up. I am recharging because, well, I was down to like 5 units of power. We went ahead. I've got basically everything welded up at this point. Only thing I didn't weld up is the ore detector and the merge block. So while we are sitting here, let's go ahead and get that. There we go. Alright. So, I have a feeling that when we detach when we detach from this thing, the main thruster is basically going to destroy pretty much all of these blocks. That's my expectation. Not sure if my expectation is going to hold true, but that is the expectation. Now, one of the things that I'm going to do is once we get this thing outside, I'm actually going to throw a couple of solar panels on it. So we'll have a solar panel laying flat on each of these, over each of these engines, or these thrusters, I should say. And I'll probably do a couple over the back here. So once this thing is out, this is going to be the last time it's ever in this hangar, in theory. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and grab this. That's going to be a toggle on off. We're going to go ahead and toggle those on. So let's see how fast everything. We're going to turn auto lock off for right now. Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this, but hey, look at that. It's hovering. Come on. Hey, we made it out without destroying everything in the place. All right. Okay, we've got about an hour. So, one of the things that I want to do is we want to go ahead and get a landing gear on this thing. Man, I'm almost tempted. I'm almost tempted to move the merge block up. Damn, we're not going to be able to get the... And I guess we could put gear there. We'll put another one there. Should be able to pull. There we go. That is an ugly looking ship. Oh, it's very reminiscent of a trademarked ship that I am not going to mention. It may have something to do about red-colored micro suns. Oh, yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this. What we're going to do is we're going to place a couple of these. Right, so you are 2 blocks wide, right? So we put one there. Really, really hate that. Because now we can do that. And sometimes... See? That is one of the most annoying... That is one of the most annoying pieces of Space Engineers right there. Because now I have to do basically the same thing here. And if I take... Nope. It doesn't like that, so we will do it the other way. Alright. Alright. Now, I don't know if we have everything we need for these, so I'm just going to go ahead and queue up more. So am I just missing solar cells? Solar cells, solar cells, solar cells. Yes, okay. That makes it easy, and then we can go ahead and get the rest of this welded up at least. Which is funny, because I thought I had some solar cells in inventory. So, that's okay. They produce quick. Hey, look at that. Curious. Wonder if I can make that jump. Hey, oh yeah, just about. Alright, let's go ahead and get this. It's always nice when the whole thing comes together, right? There we go. And you are pulling all sorts of power. You're pulling power. Are we good all the way across? Hey, look at that. We're actually good all the way across for once. Okay, so let's get in here. We're going to set this beast down for a second. You know what it kind of looks like? It almost looks like a, I don't want to say a raptor, but it's very dinosaur looking, isn't it? I have to start thinking of a name for this one. I'm actually kind of liking the design. Oh, this will be entertaining when it's done. Okay. We need to do a quick little bit of setup. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab all of our batteries. And I'm just calling this thing a lifter for now, so all of our groups are going to be based off of that. So we're going to have lifter batteries. Don't care. The only time I ever need to be able to see them is when we're actually looking to see what the charge on them is. Alright, we want our gear. We'll call that lifter gear saw. Don't care. And what we're going to do is when we set up the gears in here, because I'm going to leave these set to auto lock, and so instead of having it switch lock, we are going to give it this, and we're going to tell it to unlock. Because of the fact that most people never come in perfectly level. So your landing gear, you're always doing like a little bit of juggling between, which landing gear is locked, which one isn't. Because I like to leave auto lock on, because it has saved things like the little scout ship that we built. The only reason that thing didn't blow up when we tried to launch originally was because the landing gear caught it for us. Oh. Right, and we're gonna set these to recharge on off, and I think that's gyroscope. We don't care. Solar panels, we don't care. And merge block is the only other thing we need to worry about. There we go. And that's just a simple toggle on off. Okay, so that gets that ship done. Now, we need to pick up some, actually, we're going to grab that and that for right now. And I didn't add them. All right. So what we're going to do is we are going to set up this guy like so, and this guy like so. Now, we need to be careful because cleanup is ridiculously aggressive, and cleanup will delete this thing if we're not careful, like if we get too far away from it. Okay, we actually had, because of all the other pieces we have, how many we still have in our inventory? We still got a bunch of stuff, okay. And we want, yeah, that'll work. We want one of you. Whoop. Right there. Ah! Okay, that may have been a bad idea. No. I don't know if we have all the parts for it. We need... No, we don't. Alright. Come on, you have to admit that was funny. Alright. Oh. I don't understand why it's doing that lately. Okay. So, I'm gonna pick that. So it merges on. Oh, I have to put another landing gear on that, I think. So that merges on, that's there. Okay, let's go pick this thing up for a second. So we want those turned on. Alright. Oh, hello. I may need to adjust that gyro power just a little bit. She is way overpowered here. Let's go. What we're going to do is we're going to take that down to... let's go for 0.25. Okay, it's not as snappy, but that's okay. It's working for us. And I think I am going to put another gear on this thing. I don't know yet. Alright, so this thing's still got an hour. 30 minutes, 30 minutes. 13 minutes if we're lifting. Okay. Do you even lift, bro? Okay, let's see here. We want a connector on this thing. I know where we can go. We can... Let's do it off of here. And just because it's always fun to throw stuff into air vents, don't do this in real life. Oh, and this is the east vent, right?
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Nope, that's bad. That's bad. Oh, oh, that was close. Okay, that could have been much worse than it was. Let's go. Let's go get ourselves recharged here really quick. Let's go for ice. I'm gonna drop that off in here. It's recharged. It's recharged. Okay. Actually, we want to go ahead and drop that. We're gonna grab one of these. And we should be actually... Yeah, no, okay. It's like, wait a minute. Let's make sure we're not going to stick to something here. Okay. Are you actually piped into anything? You're not actually piped into anything. You're good for a recharging port for right now. East. Roof connector. Okay. We are going to turn that off. Alright. Now the question is are we going to be able to get this in here to dock? I mean, it's a pretty good bet, but you know, I don't like to make undue assumptions about a lot of things. Front loader connector. Don't want it in the config. Yes, I do want it. I do want it in config. I don't want it. Yeah, we'll just leave it. That's fine. Okay, that was frighteningly close. There. Okay, so forgot to do that. Okay. So we should be able to go. Actually, let's leave those on for a second. Okay. So now all of our batteries are recharging. And we have so much power on this grid that I am not overly worried about it. Now, what I do want to do is we are going to pull plates, and I just want plates. It'd help if it was connected. Okay. How did we do that before? We were not connected there. You're still not actually connected in either, right? Oh no, you are. You went that way. So if we go, well, that at least connects to there. That connects through. Yeah, so that connects through there. And we haven't actually piped that into anything yet. Because what we were talking about doing was taking it from where it is over and down through there. So that's actually going to go we're going to go ahead and do this really quick. I don't think we have everything we need for this. I guess we do. Okay. I've got interior plates. So that is going to go this way. And then here. Now, do I want to just run it straight through, or do I want to... Let's drop this down. It always looks better when you do stuff like this. At least in my opinion. Okay. And we're going to end up with 2 conveyors, because I want to make this airtight. This is actually going to be blocked off at some point. and there. Okay, so we need 2 of these. Actually, yeah, 2 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's go ahead and grab 6 of those. And here's what we're gonna do: is we're gonna see if we can get. There we go. And get this welded up. And I know what you're saying, how? This isn't the side that's got the connector on it. Yes, I know. But I want to get all of this in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which is fine because we come over here, we do that. And that entire side is now piped into the grid, which actually gives us options so that we can run conduit or hiccups again. We can run conveyors wherever we need to now. Also has the added benefit that because we've got 1 vent on the grid now, if we put O2 tanks anywhere in the circuit, they will actually start charging. Okay, so now from this side, we are going to repeat some of this. I'm thinking for this side, it's actually going to be a little easier because I'm thinking we're going to just go ahead and take that out. And we will go conveyor junction. And I'm not going to be able to run it that way. I'm going to have to... How about if we take it... crap. Well, no, because we're going to have this sealed off, so this is actually going to end up like that at some point. Just throw me 100. So that's basically what it's going to be on that side anyway. So that'll be airtight to there at least. I'm wondering if I want... Let's take that out, take that out. And we do that. Alright. Do that to there. To there. Let's go. Let's go something like this. And 1 more to there. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, so let's go ahead and put the rest of these in. We want This will get us started, and I need to change out a few things. Alright. And we're going to do that one more time, just so that we... there we go. And we'll fly through here. Toss your panda credit. Oh, system of Clang, oh, system of Clang. There we go. Okay, and then we just need the conveyor junction. Alright. So that is all piped in now, which means we can come over here. We're gonna throw all that in there. Let's go. It's always nice to verify that everything is working the way it's supposed to. This is the large cargo container that we are looking at. We're gonna move, I don't know, let's move 20,000 plates over, because we can. And I think that's everything for here. Okay, we're gonna go welders. I think let's. Are you guys really doing that again? You are. That is bloody annoying. Because I don't know which way they're facing. Fortunately, looks like we did. Okay. So why are you not able to pull any of the other stuff out? Construction components. Because I am fairly certain we've got them. Why aren't you pulling them? Okay, let's see if it's... That is really weird. Alright. Okay, that's just creepy. Alright, I'm going to do a quick cut. We will reload the save. Let me get up here. So yeah, I'm going to do a quick cut. We'll reload the save really quick, and I'll bring you back in a moment. And we're back. Alright, so, had to do a quick reload, and look, our welders are actually here. Yay! Alright, so that should give us the plates that we need. Now, I'm not sure. I literally just loaded back into the game. So I'm not sure if things are going to blow up when we do this or not. So we'll find out here in a second. To go block tools. Hey, look at that. Look at that. It works. It's going to eat up a whole lot of plates really quickly, but it works. All right. And the nice thing is that when we're done with what we're doing here, what we can do is attach this thing to the connector there, turn off the merge block, and then land the vehicle. All right. So we have a functioning welding system. Looks like our angle is off just a little bit. That's a little bit better. And what we'll need to do is I'll set up, I'll probably set up some of the sloped LCDs in order to have displays so I can see what my inventory control looks like. But it's working. Let's move forward just one block. That should give us all 9 when it's finished, right? All right. So what we're going to do now is this video has gone a little bit longer than expected once again. So what I'm thinking is we'll go ahead off camera, finish up as much of this as we can. When we come back on Monday, we should be good to go. This should be mostly, if not completely welded up. It'll be pretty damn close, hopefully. What I may do is I may go ahead and reposition these welders. I'm thinking that what I may do is I may put a conveyor junction on it, mount 2 welders on the bottom, 2 welders to the front, and then what that will allow me to do is to basically get the walls and everything done too. Alright, so if you enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to throw those down in the section below. Like I said, I will try to remember to take the GPS coordinates out of the waypoint, and we'll bring those over for y'all and put them down in the description. If I don't remember to do it when I'm uploading the video, because it is a little after midnight my time, I may be a little out of it. So depending on how out of it I am when this thing finishes uploading and I can actually put all of the information together, it may end up in one of the comments. If I put it in the comment, I'll pin the comment for you also. It'll be right there at the top. Alright, so all of that said, if you want to see more, you're new to the channel, or just want to do something lovely for me today on this amazing Friday, be sure to hit that subscribe. And if you want to be kept up to date or know when new content is coming out or I post comments, be sure to hit that little notification icon. It's that little bell looking thing right next to the subscribe button. Makes it really easy and simple to find everything. Let's move over a little bit and see if we can get everything welded up here. Hey, look at that. It's welding it all up. Ah, so much easier and faster than having to schlep parts back and forth. Anyway, on that note, I am going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic Friday. Have a fabulous weekend, and we will see you back here on Monday for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. The fastest consumption of 20,000 plus plates ever.